What's up, you guys? It's your girl Breathe the Diva, and I'm back with another video. So today's video is going to be a little different. Today we're going to be naming those instruments, okay? So as you know, my job is sterile processing. I work in a hospital, and somebody had requested for me to do name the instruments. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I have instruments because at our facility, we no longer can identify different scissors or instruments with tape. Some of them have wax on labels, and we can't use those no longer. So my manager told me that I can have those, and I said that would be great for my YouTube channel because somebody literally just asked me to name those instruments. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I also have instruments that are from Pakistan. If you work in the sterile processing field, you know that Pakistan scissors we cannot use. So we actually toss these away. So instead of tossing them, I kept them so I can show you guys. All right, so we're going to get into the instruments now. Little by little, like each time I go to work, I have been putting the instruments in here. And again, these are the instruments that we dispose of. I am not stealing instruments from my job. So I just want to put that out there. So yeah, I'm just going to go over a few instruments with you guys. So let's just get right into the video. All right. And as you will see, most of these have wax on them. These are the ones that we cannot use at the job anymore. We can no longer use the wax ones. And this is just really for Joint Commission. They don't allow us to have these on our instruments anymore. All right, so first I'm gonna start off with we're gonna start off with the Pakistan scissors, or the Pakistan instruments. I cannot talk today, y'all. All right, so as you can see, these are disposable. So anytime you see, all right, so anytime you see, I don't know if the camera's going to catch it. Anytime you see Centurium Pakistan, these are disposable scissors, and we're supposed to throw them in the trash. They're supposed to be one-time use. So these right here, these are our Hemostat. These are our Hemostat scissors. Hemostat. 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 How about the case well, y'all? Hemostat. These are our Hemostat scissors. Hemostat. All right. And these are our Hemostat curved. So as you can see, they have a little curve to them. Hemostat curved. All right. These are our Hemostat straight. These are also disposable scissors that's supposed to be one-time use. Hemostat straight. Hemostat straight. Can you see? These are kind of like cokers, but cokers actually have teeth on the end. Cokers will have teeth like this. See? So these are Hemostat straight. Hemostat. All right. These are also Hemostat scissors. Hemostat. All right. This is a back hose. Back hose. Back hose. Back hose. Back hose. Back hose. These we normally don't put on a stringer. So except like when we are assembling trays, we put all of our scissors on a stringer. These I keep off because they are sharp, and if they're on a stringer, they're going to be pretty much be open. So I'll just put them separately. Back hose. All right. Can y'all guess what this is? As you can see, this is the one with the wax on it. So these we cannot use, and they are not easy to come off, so we just basically toss them. These are our Peon Kelly. Peon Kelly curved. Peon Kelly. This is going to be like a size 8. Peon Kelly. These, some people almost like when I train new workers coming in, they get these confused with the hemostat. But as you can see, like it's a little bigger than the hemostat. They are much bigger. So these are our Peon Kelly. If you look at them, it almost looks the same, but it's way bigger. A lot of people get these confused. Peon Kelly, hemostat curve. Peon Kelly curve, hemostat curved. Peon Kelly. Get you a close up. Peon Kelly. Peon. All right, you guys. The next pair. So I don't know if you can see, it's like shaped like a diamond almost. Can you see that? The way it kind of like goes in a little bit. Like the top of it is very skinny, and then almost look like a little triangle as it comes down. Let me open them up, and I don't know, can you see it? These are the tenotomy scissors. Tenotomy. These are a size 7. Tenotomy scissors. Tenotomy. 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 And then a lot of times when you are assembling trays, if it's okay if you don't know the name off bat. All of our count sheets have numbers on it, so we should be able to identify it. Starting off, this is what I use until I was able to look at it and identify what instruments it is, what instruments they are. Tenotomy. All right. This is also a Peon Kelly as well, size 8. All right. This is going to be my needle holder. As you can see, they have numbers on it. So when people make count sheets, they put the number that's on the instruments. So this is a needle holder. So when I first came and when I first started my job and they were teaching me, they always told me that my needle holders have gold handles. I have seen some needle holders that don't have gold handles, but most of them do have gold handles. So this is your needle holder. Needle holder come in different sizes. They come in 6. I mean, they start by 4, 5, and 6, and so forth. I think the tallest is probably like a 9, 10. So this is your needle holder. Needle holder. Needle holder. And the name is self-explanatory. Needle holder. Needle holder. Needle holder. All right. This is the next one, y'all. This is your sponge stick. Your sponge stick. So I'm guessing during surgery, this is what they use to like hold the sponge. Sponge stick. Sponge stick. Have you ever seen like a video where they take some cloth and they kind of tap the opening or the sore? I'm guessing that that's what they do with this. This is your sponge stick. Sponge stick. Sponge stick. And guys, I am not expertise in how they use these instruments, but I have sat in some of the surgeries, so some of them I am aware of how they use the instruments. So I am not an expert, because I may be telling y'all wrong, but I can tell you what this is. This is a sponge stick. Sponge stick. All right. This is also a hemostat curve. Hemostat curve. Hemostat curved. You see how I got that little arch? On a count sheet, it will be as curved because it has a curve to it. All right. As a matter of fact, I think these are mosquito hemostat. Mosquito ones are a little smaller, so I think this is a mosquito. Yeah. So this is considered a mosquito. The first one I said, this is a mosquito, and this is a regular hemostat curved. So you can see the difference. Mosquitoes are much smaller. Yeah. All right. These are my rakes. These are rake retractors. And all of them, again, have the wax at the bottom. We can no longer use it at our facility. These are our rakes. These are retractors. So anytime you see a retractor, it's meant to hold something open, to retract. These are four-prong rake sharp. These are sharp. If you look at the end, they are sharp. We also use dull ones as well, but I don't have any dull ones. These are four-prong rake sharp retractors. As you can see, I think I have about 3 of these. All right. These are Metsibons. We call them Mets. I guess the nickname for it is Mets. This is a size 7. It almost looks like Tenotomy, but if you look at the top, it's not as skinny. Let's see if I have that. It's not as skinny as the Tenotomy. So the Tenotomy, you can see, is really skinny at the top, and the Mets is kind of regular size. So Tenotomy, Mets, and this is a size 7. Mets curved because it has a curve to it. Mets. All right. This is a Wheatlander retractor. This is a Wheatlander retractor and it's dull. As you can see, if you look at the outside of it, it's dull. It is very dull. We do have sharps as well, but this is a baby Wheatlander. Baby Wheatlander. Wheatlander. All right. This one right here, as you can see, it has wax on it as well, y'all. These things literally would not come off. This is a Freer elevator. A Freer elevator. Freer elevator. Freer elevator. I see that. Freer elevator. All right, let's see if we have any more. Okay, we got a couple more. All right, this is also a Metsibon. This is a 12. This is a 12. This is a 12, y'all. A Metsibon 12. As you can see, it's regular size. If it was a Tenotomy, it would be skinnier. This is a Metsibon size 12. Let me see if I can compare the other size. So this is a 7, and this is a 12. When you think about 12, you think about a foot long. All right. This is the last one, you guys. We made it through the video. Oh no, y'all, I got some more. This is a tissue forceps. Tissue forceps. Tissue. This is what they use for the tissue. Tissue forceps. And if you look at the top, it has teeth. This is considered a tissue forceps. This is a size 12. Now we do have size 6, I believe size 8, and then I want to say it goes up, but the only ones that we have at our facility is a size 6 and a size 8 and 12. This is a tissue forceps. And also right here, this will help you identify a tissue forceps and the teeth. When you see it like that, I think the OR, sometimes they say rat tooth. So if you ever hear rat tooth, it's almost like the same thing as an Adson or a tissue forceps. And you will find out when you work in a hospital, some of the lingo for the nurses is way different from what we learn as sterile processors. So sometimes I have to ask, like, is it another name for it? And I'm like, oh, you talk about rat tooth, you talk about like a Adson forceps with teeth or a tissue forceps. Like, it's totally different for us. So yeah, this is a size 12 tissue forceps. Tissue. All right, y'all, this is our last bag. Okay, so we have a 6 tissue. This is a size 6. As you can see, it's literally the same, it's just shorter. And both of them have teeth. See? Both of them have teeth. This is a 6 tissue forceps, and this is a 12. All right. And then this is a Mayo scissor. This is a Mayo scissor, you guys, and this is a Mayo straight. If it was curved, it will be a curve. Now, I didn't learn it this way, but another girl that came in, when I heard her teaching other people, she was just saying that Mayo is fatter. So if you think about, when you think about a Mets and you think about a Mayo, just think that she said that Mayo makes you fatter. Mayo makes you fatter. So the Mayo scissors, they're going to be fatter than the Mets. See? Mayo makes you fat. It's going to be fatter than the Mets. And these are fat scissors. So this is one way, like, I really admire that, because I'm just like, that is a good way to learn. Everybody have their different ways of learning. So like for me, I would just make like code names in my head that I could remember instruments by. But whatever way that you learn, that's the way you learn. Like whatever you need to do, you can make all these type of nicknames for your instruments. Whatever you need to do, whatever helps you learn instruments, I would suggest that. So the last thing I'm going to go over, so I actually have a board that we normally use at work. And this board, it has like most of the main instruments and scissors that we use. So I think it's going to be very helpful for you guys in this video. So I'm just going to go by each of them one by one. Some of them we already went over, so don't be surprised if you see it again. But yeah, I feel like this is really going to help you as you start your job as a sterile processor. All I can say is keep up the hard work. The more you do trades, the more you'll learn. And y'all, whatever you would like for me to come back on here and show you, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, y'all. And just let me know what you would like to see moving forward. Alright guys, so this is the board that I use at work. So when we get new ones, you basically can do whatever you want with your old one. My manager had told me that I can keep mine, so which is good. I can come back on here and show you guys. So starting with the first one, this is a Mayo scissors, which we already went over. That one is a Metsabon and tells you how you are supposed to inspect them. This is the Iris scissors. We normally rarely don't use this. I think we use one on our plastic tray. This is a super cut Mayo scissor. Anytime you see black handles, it's considered super cut. Super cut means that it's super sharp. So you definitely got to be careful when handling these. So Hagar needle holder. We got the Castro needle holder. Again, we also went over the Wheatlander. We use these a lot, not really, but use these a lot. Our Volkman retractors. I literally just took 2 of these out the pack the other day, and I didn't know what they were called. So I'm glad I actually seen it. So these are Volkman. All right. The next one is going to be our Balfour retractor, and it's 2 pieces. So one is our bladder, and then the rest is the Balfour, which is like all together. We don't use these, so I'm not going to go over that one. The Peon Kelly, the Rochester Peon Kelly. We went over the sponge stick, the back hauls. Let's see, we don't use that. The dressing forceps. We got the tissue forceps, which we went over that already. Your debakey, and the way that I learned with that one, like I would put my hand over and rake it, and it sounds like a brrr. So I automatically say debakey forceps. Let's see. These are the Frasian suction tips. This is how they use to suction stuff during surgeries. And those comes in different sizes as well. Our Joseph skin hooks. I think we use that on our plastic tray. Osteotome. Those come in different sizes. We also use Cobb elevators a lot. Let's see. We use the Ruskin bone cutter. That is the bone correct. And this is a kerosene. Now kerosene comes in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They come in different sizes as well. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. This is the board that we use. So say if like you don't know the size of the instruments, you can always measure it at the bottom. So we have these on each station. It's pretty much just like a reference that we can use to say if like you're a new beginner and you forget like different instruments, this is a perfect guide for you to learn and to remember. Guys, and that's it with Name Your Instruments. Be blessed, be kind, peace out. Breathe the Diva is signing out. Bye.